All right, here we are with another article critique from Kittopoi, The Red Feather Regalia. All right, so let's just take a quick overview of this beautiful artwork. Oh, we got some Heroes Forge stuff going on down here. And some more artwork. All right, and we've already had some feedback on this. All right, let's zoom in a little bit. All right, and turn on my Epic pen. They put on a cloak of red feathers. They put a cloak of red feathers on her shoulders, and a necklace of beads and fangs on her neck. She stands, raising the blade of Callisto above her head, and calls down the lightning with a song. The cloak spreads on her back, becoming wings of red fire. Her tattoos glow gold as she leaps triumphantly into the sky. The heavens roar their approval. All right. That's cool. Okay. The best war mages in the world enter the ranks of the Red Feather Battlemancers. Their leader, the Battlemaster, wears the Red Feather Regalia, a set of magical items won in battle, acquired as gifts or custom crafted by one of the world's arcane orders. Okay, so we have the Battlemancers. All right, and we have the Battlemaster. Okay. When the current Battlemaster dies, retires, or ascends, okay, beyond the Divine Gate, a contest. We may need a comma here. A contest is held to replace them. Every child knows the name of all the Battlemasters by heart. Most grow up dreaming of one day winning the Red Feather Tournament. Okay. This just seems a little odd to get. Okay, every child knows the name. It just seems kind of this topic sentence. The first sentence. Oh, yeah, timer. The first sentence of the paragraph talks about the contest, about when they die, and then you switch over to the talking about the children, and it does tie it back together in the third sentence, but it still is a little bit jarring. But I'm not sure how to fix that, if it needs to be fixed at all. Okay, Red Feather Battlemancers, an order of war mages who put duty to the world over allegiance to school, country, or ancestry. Okay, that's an interesting trio, and it's interesting you put school first. Are we talking about a traditional educational system, or are we talking about like a school of magic, or something like that? Leader of the Battlemancers, winner of the Red Feather Tournament, which is judged by the Crimson Quills. Both, actually. Okay. Okay. Crimson Quills. Red feathered wings, a gilded sarong, crown of lightning, Callisto's blade strong, orb of pure light, dance full of joy, master of might, our foes destroy. All right. Each battlemaster gathers a unique set of regalia during their rise to the title. Each item has a story. Some are gifts, some spoils of war, others prizes won during the tournament. The stories about each item, how its owner acquired it, and how they use it become part of every battlemaster's legend. how they used it. I think this is to be becomes part of every Battlemaster's legend. Every child knows the stories, how the blade of Callisto was lost and found, the song of Vauban's lute, and how Zavrin tricked the Minokawa into giving up its feathers. Rise and fall of the red feathers. The original Battlemancers were followers of Callisto Redwing, the first dean of evocation at Wizard's Peak University. She taught a style of battle magic relying on flight, ranged attacks, and light armor. Callisto and her red feathers dominated the field of battle during the war against the Far Realm. I would guess that the war against the Far Realm, would need to have a link to something, even if it's just the stub, so that people can get more information about that. That just sounds too important to not have its own article. The arrival of red wings in the sky were a symbol of hope for ground forces as on the verge of defeat. Okay, the arrival of red wings here, is this supposed to be reference to a proper noun, a name, or is it actually red wings? Is it more than just the thing? Need more information about what you mean by red wings. Is it a person? Is it like a troop? Generally, the sight of red wings flying in. Okay, so red wings are like a battalion or a fighting force. Evocative of the Battlemancers. Okay, so that may need a little bit more clarity from my POV. They're the red feathers, and they fly with red wing magic. Okay, so I might recommend a sentence here saying something about the red wings, saying the light armor is traditionally adorned with red wings, or something phrased much better than that, so that when we then come to hear the arrival of the red wings, we have a better understanding of why it gives so much hope. Because the red wings is described here as uh, a part of the Battlemancers. Yeah, because so the red feathers, and they fly with red wing magic. Okay, so we having an extra sentence here would help us understand. Oh, red wings bring hope, much like the noise of the Doctor Who's TARDIS can bring hope, or um, you know, different things like that. The ab the aberrant generals sent a group of renegade warlocks to hunt the red feathers. They discovered the base where Callisto and her followers were headquartered. Callisto was assassinated and her followers wiped out in the Night of Black Feathers. The Red Feather Battlemancers never recovered, and the war had to be won without them. Interesting. Okay. Rise and fall. Good. Okay. The memory of the Battlemancers remained in stories of the war and the imagination of children. Two human generations passed with no red feathers in the sky. Ah, okay, so here we have red feathers capitalized, but we have red wings are not. Okay, actually that so red wings is referring to the actual literal wings that are the color red, where the red feathers is referring to the people. That's what I'm getting so far. Okay, they were a fond memory of a bygone time. Okay. Meanwhile, warlocks had been hunted to the brink of extinction. All warlocks were blamed for their betrayals, the near destruction of the world, and the loss of the gods. Well, that's a story in and of itself. In the early years after the war, the pit was not yet fully tamed. The arcane orders squabbled amongst each other, allowing an invasion from the abyss to spread beyond the zone. It took a warlock, Melosa Matthias, the new red feather, to unite them with her pact weapon, the blade of Callisto. The mages rallied at the sight of her fiery red feathered wings. Okay, red. Okay, so they anointed her the first battle master of the modern age. Okay, so the capitalization of red feathered wings is here. You, you put the word feathered as something different than the red feathers up here. And so it has a little bit of a disconnect. It feels like a typo. Um, um, so, like, the mage rallied at the sight of her fiery wings, styled after the original red feathers. That way, you're not making feathered an adjective, but you're using red feathers as the proper noun that it is. So that's just and we're talking about red feathers reborn, but this is red feathered. Just catches me off guard. They anointed her the first battle magic of the modern age. Okay, Melosa's red feather regalia. Melosa's red feather battle. Oh, Melosa red feather. Looks like she had her name change. You you might want to. They anointed her the first battle master of the modern age. She changed her name to Melosa Redfeather. And you could also talk about that earlier. Yeah, at what point do they take a new name? Does the battle master always take the last name of Redfeather? Is that, like Caesar? Is it more of a title, uh, or Red Feather? Okay. Okay. Followed the voice in her head to discover the blade of Callisto. She formed a pact. They don't always. She did though. Okay. Becoming the first modern battle master and reigniting the arcane order of Red Feather Battlemancers. Okay, see, I like this again. You're using red feather as a proper noun. I gotta say, the artwork is amazing. Melo- it was a commission. I would say it was well worth it. Melosa's fiery wings manifested from her connection to the spirit of Callisto. Multiple wings of pure flame propelled her through the air, inspiring awe in her allies and fear in her foes. Wings are a custom warlock invocation. Not sure I'm a custom warlock invocation, meaning each warlock that each warlock that invokes wings, do they look different? Do they act different? Or is it just custom to warlock itself? That is game 5e info. Okay, it is italicized. Um, hmm. You may want to. Well, do people know that this is a 5e explanatory article? Um, okay. Melosa collected the teeth of fiends and monsters she slew as trophies of victory. She dipped them in gold and strung them between her jade and gold earrings. The fangs were enchanted to abjure friends, assuage, and undead. Uses talismans of pure gold stats. Okay, again, another D&D note, 5e note. I would probably make that more obvious somehow. Um, okay, here's the gold teeth. All right. Ancestral tattoos, hand tapped by her grandmother. Her first tattoo signified great beauty. She earned the later ones for heads taken in battle. I didn't want to write 5e note in front of everything. I might do that. Fair enough. You could just say up here, you could just say one note. Paragraphs in italics refer to 5e instructions. You could just have it once describing the notes. Okay, and so hand tapped in her first tattoo signified. Okay, they glowed with golden sunlight, warding and enhancing her. AC 18 and contain up to a 5th level spell. Okay, so the tattoos, I guess, can hold a spell slot above and beyond what they have on based on the normal warlock traits. Because I guess warlocks have a lot fewer. Okay, so the tattoos are an actual magic item, like a pearl of power. I don't know if that's a custom thing, but that's what the vibe I'm getting. For Melosa, the blade manifested as for Melosa. Interesting. The blade manifests as a curved sword, and I'm guessing that it could manifest to someone else for a different thing. Ma- uh, Manifested it as a curved sword, Ginanting in honor of the dead moon goddess. A formidable sword master, she wielded blade, spell, and flame with equal ease and deadliness. A flame tongue and vorpal +3 short sword. Okay. So when you talk about a curved sword, are we talking about this part right here at the tip? We're not talking about a scimitar. Just want to make sure we're clear on that. I guess. Okay, so these aren't. Well, these are kind of curved. Oh, but they're curved in. Oh, cool. A Filipino sword. Okay. Beautiful weapon. Okay. Since the time of. But I am curious to know if the blade can. Uh, the blade of Callisto can manifest differently to other people, as if it's a conjured thing. I don't know. Since the time of Melosa, the mightiest mages in the world from all the arcane traditions compete in a grand tournament. That lore comes up in a bit. To earn the title of Battlemaster and the right to wear the red feathers regalia. The Crimson Quills invite the most powerful mages from across the world to compete. The price of entry is a red feather from a powerful magical being given willingly to the entrant. New contestants compete in trials by combat, flying competitions, displays of talent, and a live interview. Sounds like a beauty pageant. Sorry, just that display of talent and live interview. So I guess there's a panel of judges. It's a beauty. You'll. Oh, okay. Donating or creating a piece of regalia is a high honor. The arcane organizations of the world vie with each other to sponsor a prize. They play political games to craft a piece or award as one as a prize. Okay, they play political games to craft a piece or award one as a prize. Either we need to have a comma here or this this is the wrong one. I'm not sure. Gerard absolutely dominated the Grand Melee, but he tanked in the all-contestant group dance performance. Ledant sang his heart out during the talent portion, and he's the best flyer in the bunch. Commentary from the last Red Fire tournament. I don't know, Dragonfey. I think I'm still broadcasting. Regalia of Ledant or Ledante. Battlemaster Ledant Antonel Kittingbach currently serves as the commander of Shagroth's Tower. Ledant's voice booms over the battlefield as he calls down evocation magic. His songs rallies the battlemancers to war. Ledante. I'm having a solid connection. It's saying I'm excellent, and my bit rate is around 5860 kilobits per second. So the Dante, okay. The Salakot of defense. The armored hat, a Salakot, was carved from a magical gourd and inlaid with adamantine. It protects the wielders from psychic attack. Okay, and then we have the thunder. Let's see. We're running out of time here. Hmm. Okay, see, this is I love this here over this picture, but I guess I'm a sucker for heroes. Go to the author's note, though. Author's note. That is cool. Where's the author's note? Bottom. Oh, there we go. The whole red feather concept is based on the red feather beauty pageant held in the Philippines in the 60s and 70s. My mother won the pageant in 1970, and I loosely based Miss Selenia the Beautiful on her. Here's a picture of her from when she won in 1970. Oh, how awesome! That is cool. Okay, and then we get into the notes. That is some cool tying your family heritage into that. I really do like your articles, Kitapoy, and how you tie the traditionally Filipino culture in your articles. And I remember what we did back in November. Just some good stuff. Where's the there's the like button. Well done. Well done. All right. Yeah, and so is this commission? I'm troubleshooting if it's working or not. Oh, I think this is working. Um, so is this based on your mom then? That's pretty cool. No, the like button? I think the like button worked. There should now be 41 people who like this article. Yeah, 41. The the bottom picture. Oh, Messalina the Beautiful by. Okay. I've had some comments without likes. All right. Again, wonderful article, awesome tribute to your mom and to the Red Feather Beauty Pageant of the Philippines. Great. Joycelyn. All right. Thank you so much. And all right, we'll wrap it up there.